Hello. Hold on. I need to. What the fuck? Oh, it's just my chat box. Anyways, hello. I'm very tired. So hopefully playing some games will wake me up. You, girl, what are you doing? I turn around and you're doing some. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm very tired. I'm hoping that playing some games will wake me up. However, I really don't think that's gonna happen. Because TMI, I am on my period. Which means, and the worst, it's the worst thing for me is because I will become very anemic, and when you're very anemic, you get very tired very easily because you have low iron in your bloodstream. And I should be doing a lot of things before that happens, including like eating
Let me see what's trending today.
high iron foods like beef. I didn't do that this week. That did not happen. So I am extra tired. Yesterday, oh my god, yesterday I came in and I did, what did I do? Okay, so yesterday I came after work. This is what's after work. Because I was in South Korea and HSR is on the American servers. The American servers don't change over until like my 6 o'clock. So like I get home, I log in, I'm like, I have enough time to do the dailies before the clock changes. So I did my dailies and I did finish up one basic, what is it? Where is it? This one. I did finish this though. Game, show me. The Pixel Plane Rumble. Because I was doing it every game. I was doing this a little bit every day. So I finished all of that, right? Yes. I think I finished all of that. At least I finished all the missions. I think there's something else, but I'm not positive. Yeah, I finished all of this, which is grand. And then I was I was looking at this. What's this? Oh, I claimed that already. So, this was what I was doing. I know what I was doing. This is the reason why I was on Herder Station, is because I was looking at all the things that I could do to get more. It's gonna, my computer is acting really slow. It's gonna be like this because I realize that my computer, several things need to be updated. My graphics cards need to be updated, and so I think that's part of the reason why it's acting slow, which I should have done before I came on, but like I forgot about it. That is my bad. You just got here in ads already. My bad. I am so sorry. Guys, I don't know what's up with Twitch. I recently found out they changed things in the bit system for Twitch. So we got that. I have to figure out if I have anything on my stream elements. I think I have things on stream elements that uses bits, but I don't think they go against the new regulation for bits that Twitch has. I don't know. I have to go check. Also, I just have a black screen. Did your stream break? No. I think so. I don't think so. Hold on, let me check something. All right, I put it on my tablet. I pulled it up, but like, it looks fine on my tablet. So, okay, I had to reload the page. It was Twitch being Twitch. Yeah, Twitch being Twitch. As per usual. Ugh. I will tell you, I struggled. Decided one of the reasons I was planning to stream at 10:30. That was my plan. But then I struggled on deciding, should I do HSR today or tomorrow? Because one, I'm very tired. And I'm like, if I can get through a 3-hour stream today, great. And then I can rest and then be like, hopefully more energetic tomorrow. I hate being a girl and I hate having my period and I hate how it literally just zaps out any energy I would typically have. So, oh, thanks for telling me. I didn't notice. This is the one thing that I hate that I can't do. In OBS. I have to do it directly in stream or Twitch. Oh my god, I'm so tired. You froze. Oh no. Hold on. I can see a problem already. I don't know why is it doing this, because typically this does not happen. And I'm wondering if this has any correlation to losing internet last Sunday. Let me also. Yeah, I'm seeing that my frames are dropping and I don't know why, because typically I just have the usual stuff open. That is so weird. I don't know why my frames are dropping. Hold on. Wait. I think I might know what it is. Wait, let me check something. How's the VPN? I'm on VPN right now, so the VPN should not be doing anything. It literally should not be doing anything. Someone's streaming or downloading off your internet. That's why I went and checked, because I thought I had picked up my Switch earlier this morning, and it had like a update your Switch, blah blah blah. So I was like, wait, what if it's still freaking updating? And that's why I was like, hold on, maybe I know what it is. So I went to check. It's done. I don't know why it's doing something else. But I switched it off. I literally turned off the Switch just in case it was doing something in the background. See, oh, you know what? I keep seeing like my frames are dropping, and I don't know why. Funny enough, she said she was having internet issues too. Maybe AI is taking over the world now. Oh, AI taking over the world.
If only I could also simulate a world like that.
Though I did see something funny. What was it? There was an institution that decided to run a test with all the major AI programs. So like,
think about it. Life always finds a way.
Like they had ChatGPT, Claude. I forgot the other ones. There was like another 3 other AI programs, and the university, or the group that was testing this AI, wanted the AI to run a radio and try to make a profit, like literally run a radio station or like music or whatever and try to make a profit. The only one that did it and made some money, I think they only it though, and they ran for like 6 months. They ran it for 6 months. I think the only one that was able to make money was ChatGPT. And they only made, in 6 months, they only made like $40 something. I was like, damn, you're supposed to be making money, ChatGPT or to AI. Oh, it was so funny. I was like, I cracked up listening to that. Anyways, yeah, Gemini was also, but I think Gemini, what did Gemini do? Gemini did something. They latched on to like one sentence or something and like bombed their radio station. Like it did not make any profit. It was either that one. Nice. I can see that you're freezing, game stream. I do not know what's going on. Internet. You're gonna make me so mad today. I'm watching the drop frames bars on OBS, and it goes from red to yellow to green, and I'm thinking, oh my god, it's going to do fine, and it goes back down to red, then yellow to green, and I'm like, why are we doing this? Back to yellow. Give it back to green. Oh, down to red again. It There's something going on. Grok is another one. I just know that I just remember that ChatGPT was the only one that made money in like the whole thing, and I think it was like a 6 to 10 month like project that they were trying, and like it only made like 40 something dollars, and I was like, you're supposed to make more money than that. And then all the other ones did not. One latched on to like a sentence and like would not let it go. Another one didn't stop playing music or something. I can't remember. It was really funny though. I need to find the Twitch that I was looking at. Okay. I was also game. Please don't do this to me right now. I didn't try. I am ridiculous. Okay. I went to the wrong place. Oh my god. I am very tired today. I am all over the place. There. This is where I wanted to go. That took me forever to get here. By the way, all Resident Evil franchises on sale until the 8th now or something like that. Ooh. Interesting. I am considering certain ones. I might have to look. I have to look when I'm like more aware what my head is doing. What am I doing? Right, we're gonna pull for Blady. We're gonna hope he comes home. That way I can then spend the next month and a half saving up for Rin. Because Rin's at the end of July, right? Right? All right. I don't want to pull up another website. I have a feeling that certain things. Hold on. Maybe I should. Let's do that. Close out of there. You know what? You know what I am going to do? Let's see if this helps a little bit with this drop frames thing. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to spend some time figuring out what the but I'm pretty sure it's one of two things. One, my graphics card popped up yesterday with you need to update blah blah blah, so I'm pretty sure that's probably something I need to do. Two, I know that my wait, hold on, let me check. Yeah, my PC also has an update that I might have to do. So maybe those two things are dragging me down. Maybe. Who knows? I recommend you save me for Himiko. Oh my god, that's right, Himiko. I totally forgot she was there also. Oh. I would. Here's the thing, but I really, really want Blady because Blady's hot and I love him. So reset the modem and router. We'll see. Oh, Okay, hold on. I need it. Let me. Do something one more time because things happen and it went great. I don't know. We're gonna pull 110 right now, and I'm gonna see what OBS acts like. Nope. Oh, I watched Stella play. Not gonna spoil it, but Stella was so pissed at the cliffhanger. She yelled at the dev in stream for being an ass. Oh no. Not yelling at the devs. But how else are they supposed to get you to want to go and come back into the next episode, Stell? All right, that was. Oh God, I forgot how many I've. I thought that clearing the cache might have worked, but that didn't work. I'm still bouncing between the 3 colors, so. It's 11. I wasn't paying attention. It's a really bad cliffhanger, just FYI. Oh no. Oh no. Here's the thing. I struggled between deciding which two to do today. So today I was like, do I do Guy Star Rail today or do I do NTE? Because NTE also had a update, so they have a new story quest, and I am kind of regretful that we never got to watch the last one because the last one was really good. The last major quest or main quest in NTE was really good, so I was like, it's kind of sad. So I was thinking we would do that, but I think I'll do that tomorrow, which would be nice. Imagine you go to fight a boss, but the cutscene ends where you can fight and you have to wait. Okay, I can see how that could be really, that could piss you off. I can see how that could piss anybody off. No, okay. Well, something for me to look forward to. Something for me to look forward to. Well, that was 30. Holy crap, lag. Yeah, I can tell. I don't know what it is. Hopefully maybe it's just all the updates that need to be done on my PC that I didn't do this week that I should have done. Sampo, what are you doing? All my hard work gems that I saved for. What is this? I missed. Okay. I turned around and I didn't look at the screen. I think I'm on a 50-50. I say. think this is 60. All right. I think that was 60. If you're on a 50-50 and you fail, just stop. Don't pull. You'll regret not being able to get Himiko from the sounds of it. Yeah. We can only hope for Blady. Oh, did they put that out already? Because I had been stocking up for Blady just in case I got him. Then I ended up using some of it for somebody else. You're really going to make me go all the way to soft pity. Wow, game. Oh my god. Both of them back to back. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Please, please give me him. Oh, God. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We love Welt. We love him. We do. We love Welt. Okay. Welt decided that I shouldn't have Blady. It's okay. Now we just say for Himiko. I am very sad. I was really hoping. All right. We need to do our quest.
During the events of Star Rail Fest, Asheville discovered what the
Hey, well,
surgery
OP at
truly
E4,
entails,
just FYI.
implanting the flesh and blood
Oh, I
of
don't know how many
abominations
Avalons I have of him. I do know I have
Given the
quite a
gravity
bit,
of the
though.
situation, we decided to go to Graphia
If
Academy
out of
and
all
first launch
all
an
the 5
investigation into
stars on
Foolish.
the standard banner, he's the one I've seen the most break my make me lose my 50-50.
During the course of events,
So
we unexpectedly
we'll check.
crossed paths with Foolish herself. Also a survivor of the Bloodstained Games, she openly joined the Phantasmoon Games and invited supplicants to travel to Seafeld City, where the winner would be decided in a televised debate. During our exchange with Foolish, Himiko realized that Foolish might be a masked fool. As a result, I asked Sparksy to investigate the tavern for leads, and through that, we identified Foolish's ability, the happiness syntax. Evanescia and Yaoguang established a cooperation agreement.
Oh.
After Evanescia's attempt to assess Foolish, in her capacity as the arbitrator, failed. They encountered Blade and his group and learned that the flesh implanted in the happiness surgery
That is just the
originated
creepiest thing,
from
by the way,
Shuhu,
still.
an emanator of abundance.
The flesh.
Himiko and I went to the TV station to take part in the debate and met up with Sunday and Ashvale, who had arrived ahead of us. However, the debate turned out to be a carefully orchestrated trap. In full view of the public, all those who had undergone the surgery transformed into terrifying monsters. And Foolwish framed both the IPC and the Astral Express as the masterminds behind it all. When the disaster erupted, Evanesia willingly violated a forbidden taboo and revealed the real purpose of the Phantasmoon Games: to suppress the terrifying entity slumbering within plain Arcadia. Through this act, she unlocked the original power of the ambrosial arbor within herself and intervened in the unfolding situation. At the same time, Silverwolf, trusted by Pearl, set out to investigate the anomalous signal responsible for the monster's emergence, only to be obstructed by Mr. Meanie.
Mr. Meanie.
As the force backing Foolwish, he wields tremendous power, powerful enough to interfere with the Stellaron Hunter's script. Meanwhile, Foolwish continued to livestream our movements in the TV tower, distorting the truth by every possible means. Drawing upon the wish power of 200,000 victims, she manifested the Meanie Phantasmoon in an attempt to defeat us individually. Thankfully, Silverwolf regained the power of the Ether cartridge, level 999, and dealt with it before it was too late.
Don't forget, Mr. Meanie's actually from
After overcoming every obstacle in our path, we reached the top of the TV tower and confronted Foolwish head-on. Drawing on the people's wish power, she briefly held the upper hand. Ultimately, I used the Stellaron within me to bear that wish power, thereby stepping onto the path of elation and defeating her once and for all. Even so, those who had undergone the surgery did not recover. At Blade's proposal, everyone joined forces to concentrate all of Shuhu's flesh within his body, freeing the victims from the influence of the happiness surgery. Just
Still
when
so
I thought the
creepy.
crisis was over, Evanesia requested that I warn the creator of the world in canvas. According to her, Assad Pramad, the Lord Ravager who once attempted to eliminate plain Arcadia, has returned again.
I found a way to bypass the stupid auto mod sensor. I see that you've done so well. Hold on, before we start, I do want to check where's my weld. There you are. Oh, E4.
New adventures, new friends. Great, isn't it?
Okay. Let's go to the Astro Express. Go. Oh, even worse is when I went to look at something, I saw that Arknights had an update too. I was like, shites.
Citizens are advised to remain patient and await assistance. Moving on to our special segment, the Phantasmoon Brief.
Uh-oh. Marge?
You're back. The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantasmoon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantasmoon Games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy.
Oh, ads start in like a minute. Which side?
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack.
Okay.
This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Full Wish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginee inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Full Wish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Oh God.
She identified the culprits as the famed
Phil.
cosmic hero.
Phil, we're the bad guys. Okay, fine. Let us be the bad guy.
Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Full Wish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see. Shame on them.
Oh,
How
ads.
can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed?
I just noticed the ads were
internet
going.
is flooded with fake news about you too.
And I'm back. And I see that everybody else is back. Ads are over. Sweet. I went and got water, but I realized that the water that I had in my fridge was almost empty. So I had to go into my storage and get bottled water to put into the fridge so it's cool.
Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, They've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish.
Yeah, shame on them. Classic media behavior.
Ever since coming to Plain Arcadia, nothing surprises me anymore.
Sorry, I had to get up and do something. Anyways, back to this.
I'm happy you made it back safely, but somehow you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung.
Girl, rude.
Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Next Dan Hung. Is she turning into Dan Hung really bad?
If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore. Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side
That was
of the
kind of
story,
me.
but I haven't heard yours yet.
You tell everything about the battle of the siege.
So, Full Wish had
Something
people
tower.
undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Yep, that's right.
And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Starreal Fest, is actually the Phantas Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again?
The name is Grathia.
Who is that?
Oh my god, girl.
Yes, Graphia, Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor?
Girl, have you
She's
not
still alive? Wait, that's not even
been
the most
paying
important
attention?
part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Why does the Express have such bad luck? By this
Poor
point,
Jane, I can barely
whenever
watch.
we
I'm
go
so
on
sorry.
vacation, I'm always ready to deal with
I literally don't know what.
problems.
Oh my god, I'm just
But
dropping
running
things.
into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line. A Lord Ravager, at Venesia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body.
Okay, I'm gonna
and
do
the
something.
unfinished Phantas Moon Games. Suddenly, there are
This
so many
may
things to deal with.
or may not
Feels like we're juggling a bunch
stall
of eggs all
my
at once.
my connection for a
One
moment.
slip,
Okay,
It's all gonna go splat.
I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna try something. Okay. Drop frame stop. That's great. We're back down to 0, at least on my end. I think everybody else needs to restart.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Kind of a mess. Give me a second to think.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
What I did is I switched my
So many things to deal with
VPN
right now.
location.
Oh, what should I do next? Nah, I've had a long day. I should just
A bit
get some
blurry.
rest.
I think it look okay on my end, so it just might be something else, I think. Okay. Am I sitting? I think it's just your normal ping to me connection line. It might be. Now I'm like, it's OBS is telling me everything's great and there's no drop frames anymore. So I think it was like my VPN connection was acting funny, and I had to like literally I had to change it to Japan. That's why I was like, give it a few seconds, it might pop up in a few. Oh my god, there's something going on. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in threads. You're struggle uselessly for a bit and then give up, letting fatigue shroud your eyes in darkness. Oh my god. Girl's even snoring.
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her sleep.
You can sleep this much. I have
You're obviously tired.
set for
I never
Japan is
thought this
always the
vacation
best
would become
connection
a
for some reason.
prelude
I
to
mean,
yet
yeah,
another
so
major
weird.
war.
Like my connection was in the US, and that's why I was like, well, since I'm playing on the US server, I may as well connect to the US. But like, and most of the time, if it's not connected to the US, I'm connected to Japan ones. I don't know why it's always nice. I rarely ever get problems. As a nameless, I am not surprised. There's so much to deal with, and I don't know where to begin.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the nameless. But this is way too much.
It is way too much for us.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board, constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update, a glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers.
2 Lord Ravagers.
The Nameless, who guided me before I set out, once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you.
Oh, we're so grown up now.
That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
I promised from 15 years ago.
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
How come you never mentioned it before?
Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express.
Oh.
And tell you everything, bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanessia said to you. Evanessia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
Why does he want to aid Ahatopia? It astonishing that Graphia is still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species. Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Could you tell me more about Graphia?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond. Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization and life. Which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
Damn, she's old. Oh, I mean, about the world of canvas.
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Plain Arcadia. Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
Can you just tell me that? Anyways, where do I begin?
Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction.
Okie dokie.
By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Oh? Good news or bad news? Bad news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
Oh god, mung bean soda.
Go talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
I will tell you as a Filipino, as soon as I read there was mung bean soda, I went, no, that's disgusting.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara.
I don't like mung beans. Since I was a kid, I absolutely hated mung
For the
beans.
disaster she caused.
But to my
My mom
surprise,
loves it
it
though.
was you who defeated Full Wish.
So we've always had mung
And
beans in the
my
house, and I'm just
capacity
like,
an
as soon
arbiter
as I heard
general,
there was mung bean
I
soda, I was
extend
like,
my deepest gratitude
you
to you
could
for
not
halting the
even
plague,
get me to try it.
sparing countless lives
I
from
know it's a
suffering.
gate, but still. You're too kind, General.
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me.
Okay.
Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Gotcha.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Hmm? The veracity. That's cosmic level bad news. The veracity. What is that?
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity before? Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people. They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption. An eon that evolved from a leviathan.
Oh, it
But
always involves a
they disappeared
leviathan.
so
Why?
long ago that
Why?
the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds. And they were never recognized as an author of calamity. Well, they need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity, Star Devourer, Void Maw. Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast, writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets, before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss. Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course. No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet, after vanishing for years.
Sealed? Are they dead?
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
I've seen worse.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb.
Shvara.
Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking. Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the Veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well?
Yes.
I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Is this going to be Blade's funeral?
A funeral, or an adventure. Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Cienjo's arch-enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it.
Aww.
Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
General, are you betting everything on me?
Betting? No, I don't see it that way. We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle. That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Full Wish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. my purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly.
Okay.
But I still need more hands to make it work.
Gotcha. You're pretty, by the way. Oh, looks like the Fantasy Games will have to come to an end soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Oh, head to the party car. Party car. I do my week. I think I did my week. I'm positive I checked this week.
What are they all up to over there?
Are we having a party? Family party?
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
What are y'all doing here?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me.
You think?
You killed it!
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh.
Oh, my two boys.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future.
Oh.
I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers!
Cheers. Hold on. I just need to know. Did I? Oh, I didn't do this week. Oh my god, I didn't. What? Where are you? It must have been last week when I did this. You have to butter me up, meow. Stay here. I will deal with you. I just wanted to get all... Nope. Meow. Trash cake. Okay. Which means the other one is for here. Sunday Angelica. Play the phonograph for you. Stay here. Okay. Now we'll do quests. Sunday.
Did you need something?
Why are you here
I
alone?
need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower.
Aw.
Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you for being with me on this
I should thank
journey.
you for letting me embark on this journey.
I love Sunday. Wait, oh, Welt.
I heard from Sunday about
I want
how
to
the
say when Blake
televised
goes
debate-
for a swim, it is about halfway point if you
He
want to
won this
finish
battle
restaurant,
because of
depending
you.
on your planned night. Plan is trying to get through 3 hours tonight. Goes for a swim. Goes for a swim. Interesting. Mr. Yang, is everything okay on the
When the
Express?
televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Oh, thanks, well.
I've
Me?
seen the footage of your fight with Fullwish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
Yeah, maybe.
The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Thanks, Mr. Yang. Okay. Or wait, maybe not. It's shortly after you make it to the world of canvas. Blade swimming is near the end. Oh. You missed me? You two missed me.
Yeah, of course.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? I
But
guess pigs really do
yappers,
fly.
like, pause and talk lore made it almost
This
7 to
trip
8
to
hours.
Arcadia
Damn.
was the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal.
I know I yap, but like I get
You
distracted.
go
Yeah.
into Fantasmoon Games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating.
Oh.
Her perfect little vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating?
Because that's probably what you were doing.
Comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course.
Of course.
Right?
Of course,
Now
sure.
that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Oh, you neglected us. It's okay. We still love you. You're overthinking it.
Yeah.
We still love
we
you.
are actually more concerned about your condition, Don Hung.
You don't
Ladies
yap. You have
accepted
light
General
chatter here and
Yagwang's
there. She
proposal.
yaps and yaps.
Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger, so I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused.
Aww.
From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
So, what are you going to do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
Defensive formations. For what?
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch your legs. So I volunteered.
Okay. I can't believe we're splitting up. Okay, stay safe and don't make me worry too much.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Where? I do. I need to talk to Pom Pom. Oh, okay. Let's talk to Pom Pom.
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up.
Why do you have to say it like that, though?
Will you?
I will. Conductor, do you remember anything from before the Express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a
She also like to admire both female people like can yap and then go find some random SS and yap about that. And then remembers when she's playing the game, gets back to it.
Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
How did you and Himiko meet, Pom Pom?
How did Passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing.
Oh.
All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, Passenger Himiko was on board. The day Passenger Himiko knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again and the lights flickered on one after another.
Pom Pom, have you heard of the name Graphia?
Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds, just like the sound of stars twinkling. But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
Conductor, it's time for me to say goodbye.
Safe trip. Pom-Pom will take good care of the Express while you're away.
Okay. Talk to Himiko, get ready to set off. Just Himiko. I don't need to talk to anybody else, right? Yeah, just Himiko. Is she making coffee? She better not be making coffee again.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She
And?
will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Pearl is so sufficient.
Important matter. Furthermore, your journey gives her the chance to uncover something she's been yearning to understand for years. The secret to Graphia's art of imagenesis. Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage. That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor.
Hey.
The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way.
Oh yeah, this conversation with Pom Pom alone took 20 to 30 minutes because it involved lore. See, it only took you 2 to 3 minutes, 10 times less than it took her. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm taking in the lore. I need more information before I start deciphering things. You're not you're not gonna come with me?
I am indeed quite curious.
But I need Mother with me.
I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself and hear her story in her own words. But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and
Oh,
General
ads start in
Alban
like
about our
50
next
seconds.
steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in canvas to you. Go
Okay.
ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid?
I'll be right back. Oh my god. Donnie. That was right in my ear. That scared the shit out of me for a moment. I'll be right back. my god, for real. You played Dinosaur Roar just as I was getting up. I needed to pee really badly, and I was like, shit, scared the hell out of me. Thank goodness I didn't pee in my pants. God. Anyways, back to our normal stream. It was really funny. It scared the shit out of me for a moment. Oh, lady.
And this is between me and him, right?
Oh.
Why are you tagging along?
Moist. I know. I just also got. Let me make some juice. Mango juice.
If you ask me, this ending
Oh,
is indeed grand.
for the love of God.
I don't care about any of that.
Really, guys?
There's only one thing I
I'm
care
wearing
about.
headphones.
Doesn't
Okay,
have to
so it's
die.
directly into my ears.
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
But that's funny now that it works. Thanks.
What?
I have to remind myself to go into sound alerts and make sure it's linked to my Twitch for it to work. So I've been very
steel cannot sever an undying fate.
forget what word it would be. I've been very on top of like going in and making sure that I link them my account to my account. It's so weird. I didn't think it mattered, but I guess it did.
The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the above.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers.
Oh.
I refused for
Yeah.
one reason.
One reason? What's that reason?
I'm a petty man.
Ooh.
I was never born to carry some greater good.
I love you, lady.
This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then. I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it, even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him, and let the veracity dissolve us both.
Aww.
Take care.
I would be so upset as well, Silverwolf. I am with you,
How about
okay?
You stay as well. You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Plain Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Oh.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
That sounds so true.
It also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
Oh. Girl, me too. Me too. Oh,
Every
lady.
time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say.
Hmm.
The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
Seriously, this is the first time I've seen Silver Wolf ever get sent to Bell. Seriously. Usually she's like playful, and like when she's serious, she's just like super serious, but like nothing like you're my big brother, blah blah blah. You're my family, blah blah blah. Why are you doing this, blah blah blah. You're family, blah 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 kind of situation. And I understand because
After the
Blady
swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 amber
is like
eras.
he's like a foster parent to her,
The
probably
last rumored
like a
sighting
big brother, I
was
think,
500 years ago.
because he has like big brother vibes.
Technologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at
Oh.
the edge of the cosmos,
Hello,
guarded
Pearl.
by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
The Asian dude comes
I've
up
heard
and
that
says
story
emotional
before,
damage.
But it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was near point. They say that the
I like it that
preservation is
she's
nothing more
really
than a
upset
facade,
about this too. I
and
like the fact she's
IPC
upset
is,
about it.
in truth, a cult devoted to the veracity.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons.
Oh,
Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
well, just one more step, one more. Oh,
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
always a fucking
For
Leviathan.
now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally, that is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
Hi.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites
Oh.
across Plain Arcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalight reflection barrier will be complete.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Ooh.
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joyseeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods.
Well, at least she's aware.
I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace.
Lesser
Lord
menace.
Ravager sought Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows.
Okay.
His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Friendly citizen.
Ouroboros' remains
Oh.
are in Ahotopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that
Seriously?
too many times.
They need to make her a playable character.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think?
I would love to have Kuchiba as, even if she's just a fucking 4-star.
There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one.
Make her a
You
4-star.
bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in
She's so cool looking too. I love her.
This is no confrontation.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
Warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here.
Okay.
While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed.
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
A 10th?
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Plain Arcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
Damn, Shuhu. Damn.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare. When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
Oh?
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals.
Oh.
Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola bound for distant lands.
Golden teacher.
At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity.
So, you're gonna hear it beep. Turning off my AC. I'm very cold now.
Ouroboros split their mouth wide open. Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. My tongue.
What?
The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Baraji opened the wine cellar, yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then the Veracity said,
Okay.
"Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
You're the one who asked, girl.
I came here to investigate the Veracity in Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
What are we looking for? Mask fools.
Bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Are. In the case of the missing Veracity, the assistant miraculously compiled the case details for the detective. Okay. This guy summoned comets to feed the Veracity. It sounds like a fairy tale. There are plenty of bartenders in the Latcher's Tavern, but he's the most famous one. Rumor has it he still hasn't paid off the tab from the time he cracked open the wine cellar. And route feeding a Leviathan corny jokes. Crazy idea. I highly doubt his wordplay will be enough for the Veracity this feast on. Okay.
You two asking about the Veracity? You thinking about walking that path?
Walk the path of Veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some were bulldozers, some are monsters, and I am Ouroboros. And the man.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
I swore to become a Veracity Pathstrider.
Okay.
I eat everything.
Everything?
Tasty, nasty, anything I could chew. Finally, I pinched my nose and swallowed loose mold, and they looked at me.
Ouroboros?
Nah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose.
Oh, the mouse fools.
Root and Dorothy, who the Veracity wasn't looking, Then poof! There we're gone! Even Comic-Con Collective don't got a veracity card. I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
Okay.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies!
What am I looking at? In another version of the story, Enrat didn't tell a lame joke. He and Dorothy made off with the Eon Shed Skid. Dorothy. I haven't seen that name in ages. She has ties to En route too. Oh, there it is. Scribble Nibs. Scribble Nibs.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
Then you must have a lot of stationery?
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones. Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
A book signed by the Scarrows that record. Anything interesting?
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could, and narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them.
Oh.
As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Okay.
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school? Spark!
The fool whom En route met inside the belly of Veracity pretty much so extra dragged in to make up the numbers in a soap opera Mr. N loves watching. In a bizarre story, En route once ventured into the belly of Veracity, managing to escape by plucking their shadow. Girl, I guess he can be considered an old friend of mine. This guy actually wrote a book.
He's here to pick you up after class.
Yeah, after class. Anyways.
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared.
Girl got things to do.
Something again.
Still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even wore my mask down to nothing! But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the Veracity. Aha chases the Veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far.
And that is what?
Ooh. Yeah,
Wait, I missed part of it. Eating limes does what now?
Thought a Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea.
Okay.
I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend.
Okay.
The unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
Can I call it BS?
To our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
Well,
doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
While you're relying on Evernight to protect you?
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No,
Miles
working perfectly.
Nothing, and I mean nothing can make March smarter. I was about to, I'm sitting here like, this is not gonna make her any smarter.
Our enemy is a Lord Ravager.
Of course.
There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness. The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes, the answer is all but revealed. You are Asat Pramod.
Okay, yeah, that's not working. That is not.
Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is... you were the first person I met when I got off the express.
That's...
If I am Asat Pramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive? Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already.
This is funny.
That's weird. I thought I was on the right track.
Yeah, right, girl. All right.
Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic. Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat. You changed your clothes just for this? First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill Elation is... the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying?
Girl, I don't know.
Classic whodunit? This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Hard shit.
I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, Detective. Why don't you show us what you've got?
Are you gonna make him wear it too?
What type of detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Asat Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change.
Okay.
Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons, and... the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to Plain Arcadia.
So, what makes you so certain Asat Pramad is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
Let's see. I just burped. Did we add anything? What is Dorothy?
That's just a title. Anyone with a girlish heart can call themselves Dorothy.
Okay.
Between you and me, Director Sparkle used that name once.
Marge has no right to say someone else's dummy in most situations. That's why I started laughing. She has no right. The shepherd, Braggy, the scarecrow, en route. The scarecrow?
Him? He caused trouble in Gotham City a few days ago. Pearl threw him into prison.
Oh.
I know. I was the one who caught him.
The shepherd.
An old pal who can't stop lying. He goes on and on about death being a solitary feast, but I just saw him last week, alive.
I see you're acquainted. Please, introduce us sometime.
All right, Braggy.
Baraji?
Oh, Bragi, sorry.
He's good behind the bar, but slippery as an eel.
She should let Evernight out ever so often. She'd be way more useful.
Everyone knows him. Couldn't be.
En route then.
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him?
En route.
Of course she does.
Oh dear.
Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away.
Oh.
Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark.
Oh.
I knew it.
You did not.
Give it back, give it back. That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
It wandered.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Sampo. A masked fool being fooled by another masked
I'll have
fool.
that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
Name your price.
I thought we were exchanging.
Tab.
Oh.
Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Oh, ad start in like 10 seconds. I'm so sorry. I just noticed that.
Sempo was still a kid. En route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, En route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this.
Oh, ads. Ads. Ads should have ended.
Was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels.
Yep.
Just trust old Sempo.
Okay, Sampo.
About catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Bye, Sampo. Any new information? Oh, Enred is a fool who loves going places where he isn't welcome. He left the tavern after the Second Prosperity, heading for the world to the true world's end.
See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about En route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramod somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next.
Ooh.
Oh. Speak of the devil. Only a Cienjo general could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
Ooh, Rume.
As well. You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Not our fault.
And Miss Ting Yun?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
Where are you?
At first, I
Oh.
only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse. Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip. So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Okay.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Von Walk?
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantasmoon games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger.
Okay.
Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient Leviathan. Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game.
Oh. Okay.
This is what people call the Phantasmoon games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me.
Yeah.
That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akifili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of Veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination. This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of Veracity. Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Ace.
Yummy flavors?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So Aha stole the original Prima Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled.
Why would you
think of it as my intuition? The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qing 2. Now there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asap Pramod is here on vacation?
Oh.
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Oh.
You mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh? Girl, you and I need...
Fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager.
What are you?
When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
Oh.
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see.
Oh.
He'd already retired by then. He was the one who told me about the shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you 2 uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be Asat Pramod knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivili. Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern,
Went to the Astral
he
Express.
went to the Astral Express.
The detective game is over.
Oh. They want who what? Oh. Well, the notes are all messed up now. Astral Express. Wait, no, hold on. Lord Ravager Asphalt is back. The Lather, but he's a joke. En route, heading for the true world's end, Astro Express. Haven't in a long time, old friend. Uh-oh.
I have to say,
Oh, dear Lord.
can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
You know how it is, kid. I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Squeeze me?
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia. Really?
Ticket before boarding.
Where are we going?
Be a model passenger. We wish you a pleasant journey.
We wish you a pleasant journey.
Attention passengers. Welcome to the Seaside Line. The current stop is Seafeld. This train is bound for Dopamine Memorial Airport. Next stop, Seafeld City.
Yellow Ducky Nibble's flagship store. My
I'm so behind in exploring this area. Still trying to finish up exploring N4 is. Oh.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud. My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
Thank you, Mr. Feld.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
She only told me to come here.
I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
Graphia lives there?
Yes, to be precise, she lived there 1,000 years ago. Legend says the miraculous encanvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
Neelix. And when did you get here?
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity. Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want. That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
Girl!
You!
Pearl's gonna hurt you.
Fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Yeah.
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you. I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel. You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
Allow me to introduce her. This is the author of Fluffy.
The author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Blurry QR code.
Huh. Is that so?
Yeah.
My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries.
You headed to Inkford Hermitages as well. Who are those two big fellas from behind you? I was about to ask.
It's only normal for a famous comic artist to travel with bodyguards.
Or you're being escorted.
Let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
I knew it.
Your balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
I knew you were being escorted.
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Pearl X Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me. Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
Oh my god, girl. You actually have savings?
Hey, I pay for my own meals. Is that so shocking to you? Is it?
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
Good luck with that.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Inkford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board.
That's funny. Oh.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Inkford Hermitage.
Oh. Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Oh dear, there are so many Wispe. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
Please make sure you have all of your belongings with you, and watch your step while disembarking. Thank you for traveling on this void liner.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to happen. Okay. Oh, nope, nope. Ooh. Oh, I missed a big coin. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Snowflakes falling in shutter can cause them to freeze. Okay. Ah, fudge. I thought I was going to be able to jump it. Oh! Okay. I'm okay.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
Sure. Why are they surrounding us?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantom Moon Games superstar, no? Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
This is a whisper?
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time.
Oh.
The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Oh, why is this little buddy with me? Oh, never mind. I thought it was a little fun buddy, but I guess it's not. What is this? The one who dwells at Dover's Brook's End? Snack. I am getting very hungry. I am also lately tired. Why are you both looking at each other like that? Anyways.
Is that?
Ah, the golden tree in the distance. We call it Myriad.
I'm sorry, what? We call it the Myriad Goldrush. It's said to share the same lineage as the cursed trees found at Seafeld Floating Islands and Phantom Moon Court.
All those years of effort, and in the end, I still live somewhere this small.
I'm kidding. Utter destruction. Where? What? Where is it? Oh, it's right behind there. Ah. Nice. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of people in here.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery. Anyone here? Here. Hello? Hello?
Honored guests, my apologies for the late welcome.
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
I am the lobby manager, Casper. You have a very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry...
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that.
Miss Nihilux.
Oh, wait, did you say former?
Apparently so.
Big shots upstairs gave me a heads up.
Oh.
You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
Oh, snap.
Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
Former frost giant.
Little old me was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
From a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends. And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long, long while now.
I am a current nameless.
Indeed, another glittering nameless.
Another? How's that?
That is a secret.
Any info on the former Graphia?
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here. Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imaginé who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here. You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names. Nameless, good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
I have people I can fight here. I mean, battle or other things. I'm also getting very sleepy.
Still here in this hotel.
You can see me, and I shall hide no longer. Indeed, I am Graphia, the sovereign of all paintings, the source of all schools, the mother who birthed all Imagine. Unfortunately, my wish power is spent, and I can no longer weave my imagination arts. But you and I share a fate, with just a few wish bays to aid me.
I am Graphia. If you're giving away wish bays, you should give them to me.
No, I am Graphia. Does this red armor not make it obvious?
Wait, everyone stop shouting.
I don't care which. One of you, come help me fight a Lord Ravager.
The Lord Ravager? To be honest, we are Graphia, but we're not Graphia.
Simply put, we are Imagine born from people's imaginations of Graphia. As for me, I was sketched by a rather unskilled illustrator for a history textbook, which explains why I look a bit rough.
I am a wispy formed from the concentrated longing for Graphia in plain Arcadia.
I am the armored goddess Graphia, from the 52-episode animated series Apocalypse of Ashes, Mecha Wars. Care to witness my signature move? Dance of the Inkblade.
So none of you are the real group. None of you are real. Great.
If you're looking for the real Graphia, I'd suggest you give up.
Oh, jeez.
I've seen countless Imagine on the verge of exhausting their wish power, begging the mother of Imagenesis to extend their lives with her paintbrush. Not a single one has ever succeeded. In the end, only those of us making a living off the Graphia brand are left. When it comes down to it, she's nothing more than a legend.
Let's go see. Did Graphia really live here?
Maybe the IPC made up some story to boost the hotel's revenue.
I mean, the Cinder's age was over 1,000 years ago. Maybe the only thing left is the longing for Graphia.
Is there any way to meet her?
One very simple way.
She created all Imagine with her brush. Word has it, she waits at the end of the world in canvas to see off those whose time has come. But every Imagine who has seen her is, of course, dead.
So dying is the only way, huh? These three aren't just fakes. They're also wackadoodles.
Looks like I have to find
As I
another way.
suspected, finding Graphia was never going to be easy.
Besides us, there are plenty of ancient Imagine living here, ones that have long gone extinct elsewhere. Some even claim to be original works by Graphia herself.
If you're serious about finding Graphia, you should try asking them.
I heard Graphia is still here in this hotel.
Apparently my great-grandmother is still in this hotel too.
Bathing guidelines. Article 1. Please change into a bathrobe before entering the bath. Mechatrons are exempt. Okay. Ad started like 30
I
seconds.
sense more stray thoughts and disturbance in the water.
I am so sorry.
Today are far too restless.
I may have to even go for a nap. Are you the manager in the hot springs?
Yes, yes. This old soul is just scraping by with what little talent I have left. The humans here call me Sudscour, a filthy name, but fitting for this frail and wretched form. Are you here at the hot springs to wash away your stray thoughts? Or just to chat with the last kappa of Ahatopia?
You're the last cap.
Well, as you see, my kin have either been swallowed by the muddy currents or have fled into the canvas. Long, long ago, my people lived in every river and pond in Ahatopia. We tended the crops for the artists, and in return, they painted our descendants into existence.
Why have you chosen to stay in the real world?
It is hard to leave one's homeland. Even when my kin have entered the canvas, even when the waters here are no longer clear, and even when the new Plu tribe has replaced us, this is still my home. It needs someone who remembers the old days. As long as I remain, the Kappa line is alive.
Do you know Graphia?
Lady Graphia is the one who guided all Imaginae. Her name shines like moonlight through my dimming memories. Back then, the demons from beyond swept in like a dark tide. The filth and flames they brought could turn even the clearest stream into a toxic swamp. We Kappa were weak and could only shiver at the bottom of the rivers, but it was Lady Graphia who found us. She encouraged us, saying that every drop of clean water held power against the darkness. She taught us how to use water to protect the displaced mortals and wash away those impure monsters. Though our impact was limited, that was the most heroic era for my kind.
What is Graphia like?
Legend says that when she was a painter, she was a woman of radiant beauty. But in my fading memories, on the battlefield, she was a warrior with flowing red hair and pigment-stained armor. Some say she fought like a demon, but to me, her eyes shone brighter than the smoothest river stone. If you seek clues regarding Lady Graphia, you should visit the mountain behind the hotel. There are atonement statues left by Imaginae there, filled with their prayers. It is also the site of Graphia's former residence. Casper likes to wander around there. He is a strangeling far older than I. Perhaps if you play in the snow with him, he might show you the way.
Thank you.
That is all I can tell you. After all, I am just a stubborn old Kappa, trying to keep this one pool of water a little cleaner.
All right, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna.
Please don't linger around here.
Is this a furbo? Oh my god, this is a furbo, isn't it? Shang, what are you doing at Infra Hermitage? You shouldn't take a hot bath right after exercising. Fine, if you have a problem, forget it. Hua Hua and the glue are here. They're definitely nagging me about it too. Let's save the hot springs for later. It's been one time. Why don't we head inside first? Warm up with a pot of perfect wine and catch up. Perfect. Did you just call me president? Wait, no, just pretend you didn't. Wrong. Time. Every time.
All eyes are on you! The game is fixed! I decide the rules of the game!
Oh. Really, what are you? Failed if I'm sleepy. Same here. Same here. I am also very sleepy. I see. I'll let you go then. Okay. I'm gonna steal this book. And we'll talk to you, Neela.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive.
Yeah,
I think
pretty
it's
much.
unlikely that the mother of Imogenesis will see her.
Why?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down. You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from Punklord and did everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world and canvas. I think disturbing her world and canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imogenesis.
I received a request from a friend of Graphia.
A friend of Graphia's? Just how long has that person been alive? So that friend wanted you to find Graphia, but they didn't tell you how.
The only thing Evanesia left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puffball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day. The Holy Grail War!
We're gonna go back to the Holy Grail War? What it? I've been in one.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too. Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it.
Your heads up, you're almost at the 3-hour mark. I know, I can see. I'm also getting very, very sleepy. You're almost halfway. You said stream for 4 hours. Aim was 3 hours, so I'm hitting 3 hours.
Like that vibrant golden tree.
Oh yeah, kind of. That's coming back probably because of Gilbert Rin. Yeah.
Wait, you aren't actually.
I like the little segue they had in this quest for it. But you're absolutely right.
I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood.
Okay.
Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
Oh.
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
I just checked in and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
But leaving nothing but her drawn out cards for help echoing through the lobby.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Sindarth Age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
I thought we already asked a couple people. Girl, we already asked a whole bunch of people. Okay, I'm getting tired. I'm getting very sleepy. And I don't like it when I'm in when there's a story and I'm sleepy because I feel like I'm not paying attention. And I want to pay attention. Is this the same thing? Yes, it's the same thing. Okay. So we're gonna end it there because I think I need to take a nap. Yeah, that's what you're gonna take a nap and call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take a nap. Hopefully I get some rest. Like I said earlier when I started my set, TMI, my period started and this started yesterday, so I'm extra tired than I usually am. And it doesn't help that I don't have enough iron in my body. If you're up to it, are you awesome? If not, probably just relax and catch up. If I wake up like in like 2, you're gonna be on in like 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. If I see you're online still, we can do some. If not, we'll do more tomorrow. We'll do some tomorrow. We'll do the... It's freezing again. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Just as I'm ending my stream. Oh my god. Seriously. I'm going to restart my computer. 2, I'm going to restart the router. 3, oh wait, before I restart the computer, I'm going to update the graphics card because it needs to update it. I need to update my computer. It needs to update the computer. And then I'm going to restart my router. And hopefully that fixes itself up. You can't hear what I said? Oh. I haven't done anything. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna take a nap. If you're on when I wake up, we can play some Resident Evil 5. If not, we'll play tomorrow. I'll be here. I don't know why you can't hear me. My thing is saying you can hear me.
Our hairs breadth apart. Only the heart can judge.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Tell you, just email me Discord if you want to or not. I'll probably be up for no more than 3 hours tops. Okay. I am going to take a nap. I don't know why I'm tired. Well, actually I do. Period. Alright. I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be back on tomorrow for stream. I might, depending on long my nap is. I'll probably pop on into Discord. Everybody have a wonderful time. Have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.